Many of you have said that I don't do enough fish recipes and put out enough fish videos. Well, today that's about to change because I'm going to show you an absolutely simple, delicious, and very easy to prepare salmon fillet recipe. Going to knock your socks off, and I'm going to do it with a side of couscous. Again, super flavorful, and it's going to be a pillow of deliciousness. So, first things first, what I'm going to do is preheat the oven, 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius. Get that off and going. The second thing I'm going to do is kind of reverse things. I'm going to actually do my couscous first, and for that, it's very simply, let me grab something to grab this with. My water is boiling. I've got 1 cup of boiling water, and I'm going to be using half a cup of couscous, and that's enough for 2 people. So what I'm using to kind of liven up my couscous is an organic chicken stock that is, it's not that powdered shit. So just so we're clear on that, I'm going to put it in my water very simply and just work it until it gets dissolved. I don't care how good something is, powdered is not the same as having something that is all natural. So this is dissolving nicely. It's only going to take like a minute or 2, literally, to do this. So now that my water is going, very simply, I'm going to take half a cup of couscous, and this is very easy. Couscous is like rice, except the difference is, other than doubling up the amount that you're going to be using for this, in terms of water, like 1 part couscous, 2 parts liquid. Other than that, what you're going to do is, you're going to put the couscous in. So in this case, I'm going to do about half a cup. And this is a very generous portion for 2 people. That goes in there just like that. And now, here comes the really complicated part. I'm going to take this off the heat, leave that there, and just let it sit. I'm going to give it a quick stir, just to incorporate everything. I'm going to do a little bit of Greek extra virgin olive oil, maybe a tablespoon for flavor. I'm going to do a little bit of pepper is going to go in this. Where is my salt? Here it is. I'm going to do a little bit of salt. I'd control the salt. One thing I like about this organic base is that it goes light on the salt. So actually you're getting the chicken flavor without the added sodium, which is pretty cool. So let me just give that a quick stir, kind of distribute everything. And this on its own is smelling absolutely fantastic, absolutely gorgeous. Now, you're just going to take this, throw the lid on it, and just forget about it. The couscous will absorb the liquid, and by the time our fish is done, it'll be ready to go. So let me just move this out of the way. Now, the star of our show. I have got a couple of gorgeous pieces of salmon fillet here. Beautiful, skin on. Now, you need to kind of work these things. So, salmon is delicious as it is, but we still need to kind of amp up the flavor. And how am I going to do this? Baking sheet, parchment paper, and my mini-me food processor. So, I'll tell you what I'm going to do to dress this up. I'm going to take a couple of tablespoons of mayo, which isn't really that much, is going to go in here. And it's the lube that's going to keep everything together. I'm also going to do about a teaspoon of Dijon mustard. It's going to add a nice little kick to this. Little bit of chili flakes. You could omit this if you don't like the heat. That's totally cool. A little bit of pepper. A little bit of salt. That totally works. A little of my Greek EVOO. Maybe a tablespoon or two. Not a big deal. There. Done. I'm going to take a little bit of Kefalograviera. I like a cheese, and don't throw this rind away. I never throw my cheese rinds away because I can use those for soups, no problem at all. And I'm going to cut pieces here. So I want to shred them up, and I'm talking maybe 30 grams, give or take. So that's going to go in there as well, just like that. And salmon, the brininess, what does it love? Along with this, dill. I'm going to use a small bunch of dill, just like that. Perfect. I'm putting it in my food processor, so I'm just going to put that in there as well. Small bunch. You don't need much. Lemon. We need that hit of acidity for sure. So let me just grab this here. I'm going to use the zest and the juice of one lemon. Real easy. This is going to wake up the flavor so much. And make sure you don't get the white stuff here, because that's the bitter part. The real delicious stuff is the yellow right at the top. I'm going to take this, just cut it in half. And just do this with your hand up so you can catch the pits as well. So this is going to go in there just like that. Time to just whiz this up. The jets have already started. All right, we got our pan here ready to go. Got my gorgeous salmon fillets, skin side down here. And above all else too, make sure your salmon is very dry. That way our nice dressing or coating will actually adhere to it. And I'm going to take, actually I don't have anything here. I'm going to take a tablespoon and I'm just going to smear this all over my salmon. So on this goes. And it's okay if there's a nice thick crust. The thicker, the more flavor. And just leave that there just like that. That's perfect. This smells absolutely fantastic. Gorgeous. Perfect. So that's ready to go there pretty much. Now, I'm going to pop this into my 400-degree oven for about 20 to 25 minutes, give or take the doneness that you like on your salmon. I like mine a little more on the well-done side. Totally up to you. All right, my salmon is done. It is ready to go. Time now to actually, let me just pull this off, to start plating up and presenting. So that's cool. It's done. My salmon's there. It's resting. My couscous or my couscous is done. It is perfect, smelling aromatic with the chicken base. Time to amp up a little bit more of the flavor and bring it in line with what we're doing. Dill, very simply. And we're going to cut dill right down. And you don't need much, just a little bit. Just enough to kind of work it in there. And just leave that there for now. And I just want to give that a real quick stir up. And it's going to increase the flavor of my couscous, which, by the way, is done absolutely perfectly. Oh, gosh. So simple. Couscous, little chicken base, a little dill. Just amazing. Absolutely amazing. So let me just start plating this up or serving this up. Now, remember, you pull this out on somebody and you know what? You will definitely know what's going on in terms of flavor and looks. So let's just get that there. And like I said, perfect. just like that, and let that go. And like, you don't need much couscous either. So that's there. Done. Now, my salmon. My salmon is ready to go. It is absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Our coating on this has firmed up. It's baked up. All the flavors have combined. So now what I'm going to do is very simply, I'm going to take my fillets just like that. Same with this one. Numero duo. Layer like that. Now, let me just take this. Now, these are the cheesy bits that burnt. They're not really burnt. They're actually, you can put them there for effect, just like that. Perfect. Take this one here as well. Put it right in the middle. Just like that. Nothing to this. That's pretty hot. And then I'm going to take this here. Just like that. The way it's looking. I'm going to take a little bit of my dill. And just from a height, I'm going to just garnish this and my board everywhere, because you want a little bit of creativity with this. And salmon and dill go fantastic together. Don't let anybody fool you. I'm also going to just take my lemon and just real quick, just cut it carefully and just place it around your board just like that. Perfect. And this, my friends, is a meal or a dinner for two that will absolutely knock your socks off. It is delicious, it's nutritious, pretty healthy, and it's got, it's got loads of flavor. Just take this now and real easy, just real quick, this little bit of my Greek extra virgin olive oil, uncooked, a little bit of pizzazz, a little flavor, wow there. And look at this. In what universe would this not be impressive? So that's it for my roasted or my crusted salmon, ready in 20 minutes. 30 if you include the prep time, and including a couscous side. And this recipe you can double up, you can triple, make as much or as little as you like. I thank you so much for watching. Hope you like this recipe. If you did, hit that like button. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. And for this recipe and so many others, check me out online as well at kensgreektable.com. And until next time, please take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.